Good morning, Vietnam. False knowledge really limits your consciousness. False knowledge limits your consciousness. So there is so much to clean. When you watch those plants growing out of the earth, they are creating matter. They are not taking small bits out of the earth and then making them together and make stuffs. They are creating the matter, making atomic operation between two atoms, doing stuffs. The consciousness and the matter is very, very related, you know. Even if we, in our brains, all the programs inside, we think like there is matter and consciousness. Actually, they are very, very linked. So you see those plants next time growing, they are taking immaterial energy from the sun and creating the matter. So the earth is created by the life itself. Like when you see a good earth where you can plant stuffs and everything, this earth is created by the plants themselves. And sometimes there is a plant growing in some place, in some just a small zone, and it grows there because this place needs this plane to balance the earth, to make it more of this or more of that inside the earth itself. And back in the time, they used to, when they take their what they have planted and they have to take it out of the ground, for example potatoes or something, they will let fifth of it in the ground, just to be there, to make more earth. So the earth is created by the plant itself. So the definition between what is matter and what is life, it is not that clear. It's the false science that makes you think there is clear separation, you know. But it's not there really, you know. There is even experiences where they stop feeding some chicken calcium, yet those chickens still produce egg shells, so they can produce calcium, you know. So in our body there is atomic operation and there is manifestation of matter. There is, you know. And the plants are obviously doing this, obviously, you know. When you see a giant tree, you think he took this matter from around the earth, around him, and just make this. There is bamboos in Asia, growing 50 centimeters a day, 50 centimeters a day. You know how much faster you can maybe even watch it with your own eye if you sit a little bit long in front of the stuff. Manifesting matter, manifesting. It is, and this one is apparently very fast. This kind of bamboo, you know. So there is not. It is not very smart to cut ourselves from the matter. Not very smart. Because if there is something to discover, some energy, it is in the matter. In all this process, you know. I'm talking not scientific discovery, but consciousness discovery. You know, like next level. So we have not to cut ourselves from this matter. There is a lot of to learn. They say our soul is 21 grams of. It has some weight, so it is kind of subtle matter. And how many of us are thinking to fuse this 21 grams with the body in an alchemical process? You know, this is a crazy adventure to enter into the matter. You know, it's a crazy adventure. And when I say someone has to stay connected with the body, it's not It's not like the usual people do it, like they think they are just the body. You know, this is very different. They think the body is a biological process and they are just riding it, and it has to follow its own life and its own program, and that's it. You know, of course, in this case, you have to say to them in some spiritualities between brackets, you are not the body. If you are identify like this, it's better not to identify like this. But me myself, I even program my subconscious by putting a sentence in my phone, which I let run all the night, saying, I am the body, I am the body. But not like they identify, but like the consciousness to enter, to contact the body, contact more and more in a different way, even different than the senses. You know, that these senses that are sent by the body to make this picture inside. You know, no, but identify in a higher level. This is why I try to clean myself from this idea of science, of the body is going its own way and I'm just riding it for some time. I tried to clean myself from this and clean myself from spiritualities and the religion, which tells you this is nothing, this is going to go, and then you go to other levels and you paradise or something, or you go to nirvana, because all this matter realm is just suffering. It has no substance. All those are programs. Would you invent them if you were born in some forests somehow, cut from this humanity? You are born and there is nature, and you have food around you and a shelter, and just normal humans with nothing to tell you. Would you invent nirvanas? Would you invent paradise? You know? Or would you be more connected with the reality compared to this modern people, full of culture people, full of religion people, you know? So ask yourself, is it coming from you, those stances, this standing of consciousness, this position of consciousness that most of the people have? Whether they are materialistic or they are spiritual, at the end, all of them kick the matter out of the equation. Like, it's not important, you know. Ask yourself how much of it is coming from you, and how much adventure there is in the other direction. The other direction is the very least taken by the humans, you know. This adventure, very, very few people are doing it, but it's there, the adventure. What the nirvanas gave to this reality, to this humanity, to this planet? What did the God paradise give to this planet? You know, or every enlightened person? What is happening? What is it giving to this reality? So yeah, the other adventure, the adventure which take everything but without any preconceived idea. You know. But with the contact, different level of contact. It starts with the rough contact of this body, which give you duality, and then in this body, inside it, there is another way to contact it, which doesn't rely on duality, you know. And there is an adventure, and there will be a contact of the matter, and we can feel it. Why we can feel it? We can feel it from our. You know, science fiction stuffs. There is the feeling of this being, you know, which is free from this limitation. When you see, for example, the Dr. Manhattan is somebody who contacted the reality of the matter, you know, and he became so much of a powerful being, you know. And it's a very interesting part in the movie Watchmen, that this guy, this happened to him by accident. So he was not mature in his consciousness. He didn't do it with a long work or something. It happened by accident, by something. So he had still problems of being a human, you know, in relationship and how to see this humanity, you know. And it's very interesting in this way, because he was too fast into that. Humanity was not ready. He was not ready. But in the evolutionary process of the universe, it goes in a different way. It's very subtle. Everything has to be ready, for not destroying everything. So there will not be only one Dr. Manhattan coming like this out of me or out of you. There will be rising in level of consciousness and the stuff changing. There might be a breaking point like this and shocking happening. It can be, but usually the nature do it in a very subtle way, because everything is connected. When I achieve something in myself, it is achieved in all the humans. When I jump in my consciousness, you are all of the humanity can feel it and have the effect of it. And any of you is doing it. Every time you do some shift into you get over some limitation that you were programmed to, or that you self-programmed yourself into, and you get free from it. All of us, we can benefit from this. This is how much we are linked. And we touch all the species also. They benefit of it. Many YouTubers now say that the cats are not like the cats used to be. They have like facial expressions and sometimes sense of humor. And dogs also having looks, like looking you in the eye and in some way, like really looking in your eye. What are you feeling? I don't remember dogs being like this, watching TV. For me, dogs watching TV and crying when the Lion King is having a problem. They are getting maybe into the higher level, and maybe the path of the humans. They follow it. They are growing real personalities and everything. But we continue above this old human. So if we see this earth, this universe as big stuff, there is adventure. There is crazy adventure. So I don't want to cut it into half. I did it all my life. I cut myself, cut everything into two, dualities. But maybe it's not like this. It's a whole stuff, And these parasitic forces, they play a lot on this. They play a lot. Everything is pushed into this, cutting yourself from yourself. Cutting your 21 grams from your 70 kilos of your body. With all the means, with programming your brain, with polluting you with electromagnetic field, with chemtrailing, with everything is against this. Everything, even the nature might resist this, to not break everything. But this is the path of the adventure. This is the path of the craziest adventure. And it's not a path of well-being, or joy. It's not nirvana, It's a lot of shit can happen, resistance, you discover something and then something more happen, even more difficult, will show to you. So it's a path of adventurers, of Indiana Joneses, of the reality, So this is why I wanted to come back to this I am the body stuff, or identifying to the body. We have to be very clear at what level we identify. Is the ego wanting to stick to some form, and keep it like this, but having no knowledge, no direct connection with the body, exploring nothing, changing nothing? If this is identification with the body, no, that's suffering. But if it's an energetic consciousness slowly fusing, not only living inside the holographic cave of your brain, but fusing with this matter of the body, crazy stuffs happen, and real powers will happen. Real powers, not small miracles like moving a little bit of matter, sweating 1 hour to move a stick. Maybe it's not even you moved it. Maybe some entity is playing you, sucking your effort. So I'm talking that real powers will show. Real power. No cheating, guys. There is no cheating in this pathway. No business. It's you and the everything. Okay, see you next time.